John Cena wants to ruin wrestling for us. CM Punk keeps it business, not personal. I'm not entirely sure about that. We've got Jey Uso on the show. Big E is joining us again. Megan Morant is back. I'm Sam Roberts. This is WWE Raw Recap, brought to you by Fanatics. We are back. It's the Raw Recap, and when I say we are back, of course I'm talking about you. Megan Morant, back in the hot seat. What a maternity leave, but you couldn't stay away.
I could not. I mean, my dear friend Sam Roberts was going through a breakup, and last week I was trying to console you over a text message, and I just said, I have to be there in the flesh. I'm sorry, baby girl. I will be back, but my friend's going through something right now.
Are you talking about the breakup that I think, because my family is still a unit.
John Cena.
Yeah, I thought
he broke up with all of us.
I know.
But especially you.
Yeah, specifically and especially me. I was that kid.
You were.
In Belgium for a moment. But real quick, I'm struggling with a lot right now, because not only do we have Cena, he was even worse on Raw this week. He was terrible tonight. He was not. He was a terrible human being. But for a second, okay, and maybe I'm delusional, because clearly it wasn't going to happen. Clearly, people would have hated this. It wouldn't have made any sense. But for a second, I went, oh my God, how cool would it be if Penta was in the Judgment Day? I'm the one person who allowed myself for a moment to go, oh my God, Penta and Dominic Mysterio and Finn Balor all on the same team. I started having these delusional thoughts of Penta wearing black and purple.
Well, it's well documented that Dominic Mysterio is your favorite wrestler. I think recently you've said that Jacob Fatu is your favorite wrestler. I think you may have also said that Penta is your favorite wrestler. So when you saw those two talking backstage, I could see
in the ring when he handed him the chair, I was like, oh my God, he's gonna do it. He's gonna hit Braun Breaker, and he should hit Braun Breaker. He should join the Judgment Day. And of course, everybody was like, no, he's not. I was like, no, I think he is. And then no, my 8-year-old, no, he's not. No, I think he is. No. And then he smashes that steel chair via almost like what looked like a Van Daminator into the face of Dominic Mysterio, and we end up with utter carnage.
It wouldn't be as fun to boo Penta during that amazing entrance.
Who would boo Penta if he were in the Judgment Day?
You wouldn't.
But
then he comes out with Dom, and you would have to boo.
Not me.
Well,
not me.
You're your own special kind.
Yes. So, but now we do have this beautiful kind of, I would say, three-way war. I wouldn't say Penta and Braun Breaker are on the same side. It might be the enemy of my enemy is my friend scenario. I think that's how you do it. But I don't think they're on the same side. But also, when I look at Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio, yeah, they're on the same side. But Finn Balor always seems to have a problem with something.
Yeah, Liv Morgan pointed that out earlier on Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Finn Balor, it seems, he's obviously in the Judgment Day. It just seems like he doesn't like the way things are going right now in the Judgment Day, and he certainly has a problem with Dominic Mysterio.
Can you imagine if Penta joined the Judgment Day? It'd be so amazing. It'd be so much fun. It would be so much fun. But look, we can't have fun anymore. John Cena, let's talk about John Cena. John Cena comes out tonight, and this was a big moment because, of course, there was so much conversation. Last week, I had a great conversation with Big E. I haven't heard from you. You were bringing life into the world, and it was so apparently busy that you didn't have time to tell me what you thought of the fact that John Cena broke up with all of us, like you said, but blamed us for the breakup, blamed me for the breakup.
He blamed everybody.
What did you think of first last week's initial sort of John Cena explains where he's coming from?
First of all, the crowd was electric. It felt like this iconic moment that we will always look back on. Mm-hmm. And it was going to be no matter what, right? It was the first time we're seeing John Cena as a heel, but the crowd intensified that even more. Yeah. I thought it was amazing. But to see the scowl on his face, to see him walk so deliberately to the ring, those things were I was, oh, this is different. This is different. And the fact that he's not changing his music. He's not changing his outfit. And why is he not doing it? Because that would make all of us so happy.
It'd be too fun.
And tonight on Raw, I was like, who is he going to call out in Glasgow? Because last week we saw him call out the little
Belgium kid.
Which I'm really, I do love the internet. I'm so thankful sometimes that Twitter is free. And I was really proud of people on Twitter this past week because they didn't dig up his old tweets. Usually when we get someone, usually when we get someone to go viral, all the old tweets come up. So thank you, internet, for not canceling our Belgium king. He's at least my Belgium king.
Mine too.
Thank you. I'm glad. But Cena wasn't going to do it because why, Sam? That would make us too happy.
Yeah, I mean,
if he called out a Glasgow kid, we would have had fun with that.
And he wasn't going to.
No.
Because he wasn't going to make another meme for him. And then this twisted guy. I don't know where he learned this. Like, maybe he's watching cult documentaries or something. He points out this kid last week, and we all go, I can't believe that just happened. This poor kid is plastered all over TV. I'm talking about him on the radio. Mm-hmm. And then this week, he shows up and he goes, see, look what you all did. You all thought that was funny. You humiliated him. You. And I'm like, bro, that was you.
It was
That
him.
was you, Cena, that did that. It's interesting. Like as Cena is in there and he's unpacking where he's coming from.
Unpacking's a really good word because the entire promo today and last week, I kept thinking, God, he sounds like he's in therapy because he's unpacking all of this trauma that's been built up for 25 years.
But like, I didn't put that on him. I pay a ticket. Did I boo John Cena? Yeah, I booed John Cena. We all did. That was the whole thing. Well, in 2005, when he's talking about the spinner belt, did I say it was garbage? Yeah, I said it was garbage. Everyone said it was garbage. It's what we did. But you pay a ticket, and you think it's garbage, you're allowed to say it's garbage. You want to boo somebody, you boo somebody. You want to cheer somebody, you cheer somebody. And the person who said that more than anybody was always John Cena. So it's very, very strange to me that all of a sudden I don't know if he's got a problem with it all of a sudden or the way he was talking tonight. It was like he was playing this weird manipulative game the whole time. That the whole time he was acting in a way to take notes and collect data to just see how we responded to things. And then that way he could rub it in our faces and he would know what we're going to say. I mean, and I want to go, yeah, right, dude, you don't know me. And you think you're so smart. And then he goes like this. And when I speak in a rhythmic fashion, you'll say what?
What?
I was going to say, I would have said it too. If I was in Scotland, I would have said what too. You can't help yourself when you're in a what mode. Do you think that, he's not explaining though, what happened? When did this happen? Because it's a snap. Like as early as last year, John Cena was, hey guys, I'm coming back. Hey, I'm doing this for you. If somebody, it's so manipulative. If somebody says, I'm doing this for you, and then you go, oh great, I'll accept it. And then they go, all you do is take. You go, you said I could have it. Yeah, I said I could have it.
I'm going to give you all t-shirts every stop along the way. I'm doing this retirement tour for all of you. And not only did he not explain when this all happened, but we haven't even gotten into the selling your soul portion of this at all.
Does he still have a soul? Did he ever have a soul? If this was a 25-year plan on John Cena's part, did he ever have a soul? Or has he been a walking sociopath this entire time?
The way he's acting right now, it's a valid question.
And what, all of a sudden, what was the thing that turned it off? Like I understand, he had 2005. He comes out with the spinner title. We say boo because it was trash.
I'm surprised that you of all people, because it was a toy. You love toys. This whole basement is full of toys.
But they're not championships. They don't have legacy behind them. Not the way championships have legacy behind them. And he's spinning it. Did Madison Square Garden boo him to death when he returned at the Royal Rumble? Yeah, we booed him to death. For a second we and then we remembered we boo John Cena. It's what we do. We say boo. I'm a young man at that point, okay? I'm post-adolescence, but not quite ready to have children of my own. What am I going to do? I'm going to boo John Cena. It's what you did. And now all of a sudden, not only is he saying that he hates that he hates us for doing it, but that he always hated us for doing it. And I feel like if you had a problem with it, voice it then. He said he didn't have a problem with it back then. Every interview he ever had, oh, they can cheer, they can boo as long as they're reacting. Now, all of a sudden, that's not the case? I don't understand.
He has a lot of pent-up feelings.
Yeah.
A lot of pent-up energy.
Yeah.
And, I mean, the first time we ever saw any inklings of any change with John Cena was the press conference right after the Royal Rumble.
I would agree.
Other than that,
When he put himself into the chamber match. Yeah, I would agree. But, like, was it was Jey Uso eliminating him from the Royal Rumble? Was it that thing that snapped him out of, I'm done playing this game. I'm here to get my title?
Or did he come back knowing that he was going?
Well, that's what I've thought about that too. Like, part of me thinks that, look, maybe this guy, the idea of John Cena is he returns to WWE and he goes, yeah, I'm going to win the Rumble. I'm going to go to WrestleMania. He doesn't win the Rumble. And it's enough for him to say, wait, I might not get the thing that I'm here to get. I'm John Cena. Because, look, John Cena says, like, everything has always been take. He's also been given everything that, like, every dream anybody could ever have, John Cena accomplished in the world of professional wrestling. So maybe it gets to this place where it might be harder for him than he realizes to get the 17th championship, and he stops playing his game. I don't know. I'm wildly speculating. I'm putting words into his mouth at this point, but maybe he stops playing this game because he's like, no, what's more important to me is that I take this from you. Because he says that his goal is to now, the same way that people said the spinner title ruined the championship. And we did say that at the time. Did it ruin? No, it didn't ruin the champion. But we did say that at the time. Okay? We get emotional sometimes. We have feelings.
You? Never.
He said that he wants to ruin wrestling for everybody, which is so interesting to me. Because a year ago when The Rock came back, The Rock said, I'm here to make wrestling cool again. And people booed him. John Cena is saying the complete opposite. He's like, I'm not here to make wrestling cool again. I'm going to ruin it for all of you because I hate you so much. And it's like, where you can't go from love to hate. You have to, like, hey, man, I'm starting to not be cool with this. Then you say something, not like, hey, the thing that you love, I'm gonna take it from you. I'm going to ruin it forever. And he says that, like, everybody enjoys saying that Ric Flair, styling and profiling, 16-time world champion, the most decorated champion of all time. He's saying that he wants to get the 17th championship.
And leave with it.
And not only leave with it, be the 17-time champion so that way we can never say, oh, who's the most winningest champion? Who's won the most titles? We can't say Ric Flair anymore. No. We can't go, woo! We can't go styling and profiling, wheeling and dealing, kiss stealing. We can't do any of it. We go John Cena, 5 moves of doom. And then he says, I'm going to retire as champion. Now, thank God. Boom, boom. Wrestling has more than one royal family plays.
He's the only one that can save us from this happening.
Which is, again, why I go back to this thing. That you say whatever you want about Cody Rhodes, and people have talked that smack over the last year.
What do we call them?
Haters.
That's right.
Haters is what we call them.
They're haters.
They are haters because ultimately, I've said this a million times now, when confronted with the biggest bad guy, there is no bigger good guy than Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes has this way, and he said it tonight, of reminding us why we support him, the journey that he's been on, the fact that, like,
how long it took him to hold the title.
And John Cena saw it all.
Yeah.
John Cena was in the ring with Stardust. John Cena was in the ring with dashing Cody Rhodes.
And
John
Cody
Cena
said, you know better than anybody else.
Yes.
How long it took me to get this.
Yeah.
And Cody's not letting it go.
No, and he shouldn't.
No.
He shouldn't, no matter, like, he's not there to be the guy to beat so that the bad guy can be that bad. No, that's not what Cody's here for. And he's like, look, John, like, all these plans are great, but you have to beat me.
Yes, you made a big mistake saying this while I was in the building. And then we get to see my favorite version of Cody Rhodes. And that is fired up Cody Rhodes. He rips the tie off.
Oh,
he rips his shirt open.
You know what we call that?
What?
Popping buttons, Cody. Because he pops those buttons right off the shirt like it was a snap, and it wasn't a snap. It was a button, but they still pop.
They did.
Because he's button popping Cody.
That?
I don't know. I've tried to. I've never been that angry in my life. Because you know what happens? I get as angry as I think I need to get, and then I start pulling, and I just tug, and I get embarrassed. The anchor goes away.
You need the snaps.
I do. That's why all these shirts are snaps.
Yeah.
In case I have to get mad. But Cody pops those buttons right off his shirt and goes, "Take it, dude.
Take it right now.
Take it. It's for you. Take it." I mean, it has elevated and elevated. And Cody even said, he goes, maybe this is the most dangerous John Cena there ever has been, because he is this kind of in this unhinged place. And there is something to that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, with the fact that when you like, after all these years, we just watch Stu, the cameraman, stroll behind John Cena.
Well, and
no running.
Well, it's scary
no
too,
go to
because
work.
like, you know, you like consistency with people, right? Like, people show up in character. You know what to expect. Like, when I come over to your house, I know exactly what I'm gonna get. Right? Because
Dogs
you
barking.
show up. Yeah, you show up in character. Everything's the same. And John Cena, for 25 years, we've known him as one thing.
Right.
And now suddenly, expect the unexpected. We have no idea what we're going to get each and every week.
I mean, imagine if I just looked at you straight face and said, "No, Megan, I'm here to ruin this podcast." You'd be like, "What? Why?" I go,
We just started it.
I go, "Because I hate you." You'd be like, "Where did this come from?"
This is an intervention.
Yeah. That's the feeling with John Cena. I mean, it is a wild thing. It's even more wilder that this is part 2, this trilogy of unpacking John Cena. I mean, there's still so many questions. This was not a dial where you slowly start to see John Cena come unhinged. This was a switch. For some reason, standing in the ring, he had already won the chamber. He didn't even switch inside the chamber. He won the Elimination Chamber. And then, boom, the switch goes on. Travis Scott punches Cody Rhodes, and we have this John Cena in front of us.
It's a lot to handle as a breakup, and I know, you know, you're processing it, you're dealing with it. It's hard on everyone, but it's like blindsiding people.
It's the worst breakup I've ever been through in my life.
Well, it's like all of a sudden we were in this relationship. I thought everything was good.
It's the worst breakup I've ever been through in my life, and trust me when I tell you, a lot of girls broke up with me.
If you had to power rank breakups, this would be number one.
With a bullet. It's hurting more and more every week. I don't understand it. Those are the worst breakups.
You didn't see it coming.
I didn't do anything wrong.
No.
What are you talking about? They're like, no. I've always hated that you did this. Why didn't you tell me to stop? You never take out the trash. I didn't know it was that serious. Okay, I'm starting to cycle through my own stuff now, okay? I'm starting to cycle through my own stuff. Look, I mean, it's so strange, too. Because last week in Brussels, the kid is decked out head to toe in the Brussels John Cena gear. And
Thrilled
he gets
to be there.
mocked for it on international streaming Netflix, okay? Everybody in the world sees him. He becomes the meme of the century. We get to Glasgow, we still have people wearing that John Cena collection. Like, there's something about, like, you just, look, the next time, I'm going to be at WrestleMania in Vegas.
You have 3 of them already.
And I'm going to get the one in Vegas. And that's what I'm going to look like. I'm going to look like this kid with his eyes going, why'd you say that to me? Why'd you say me? Why'd you say me?
Our Belgium king. Look at him.
He's such a king. I hope he's at WrestleMania, front row. I'll sit right next to him and whatever.
We got to get him on the show.
We have to. We have to figure out if he's okay. But I say all this to say, I mean, look, if you're like us, that John Cena Glasgow collection is up on WWE Shop. If you know what I would do? I'd see if I could get my hands. This is why you got to get these John Cena collections. I'd see if I get my hands on the Brussels. I might get the Brussels John Cena collection if it's still up there, if it's not sold out. Because that's A-level Halloween costume. You just have to walk with that blank stare like, what? What? But all the John Cena collection is, of course, up on WWE Shop. They put it up every time, thanks to Fanatics. They put it up every time he's in a new city. It goes up on WWE Shop. It's fantastic. But I wanted to tell you, before we move on, because Jey Uso is going to be on the show, but, we've been talking about my Funkos. You were talking about my toys.
Yes, your toys.
These are my toys. And these, I like my toys on a Funko Friday. Okay? Every Friday on WWE Shop, they're putting out exclusive Funkos only this month, only on Fridays that you get on WWE Shop through Fanatics, right?
We have 2 Fridays left.
That's what I'm saying, right? Bronze Roman Reigns was the first one.
Mm-hmm.
L.A. Knight was the second one. Wait till you see. I already got this week's.
What is it?
I already got this week's. It is Hall of Fame, Fanatics exclusive, Hot Rod, Roddy Piper. Perfect week for Glasgow, by the way. He's wearing the Pat McAfee kilt. I'm going to open it. I'm going to let it breathe.
I love that he wore the kilt with the short sleeve T-shirt.
Yeah, me too.
Tie.
Me too. It's got the Hot Rod's title history. It's got the Hot Rod's title history on the back, or on the backing card with the Intercontinental Championship and the Tag Team Championship, of course. And then what I love about the Hall of Fame Funkos is not only do you get the Funko for the Funko Friday, the Hot Rod, Roddy Piper. And he's got his arms out, going, just when you thought you had all the answers, I changed the questions. Okay, he's got his Hot Rod shirt. It's incredible. But you also get the Hall of Fame plaque. And if you look at the Hall of Fame plaque, it's the Funko head. It's the Funko Hot Rod, Roddy Piper head.
As it should be.
Yes. So this is your third Funko Friday Fanatics exclusive Funko Pop at WWE Shop, which I highly recommend. It's been a great time for all of it. But look, all the fun and games, all the toys aside, okay? Mm-hmm. We're here to entertain. Gunther doesn't like entertainers. Jey Uso had a tough time tonight on Monday Night Raw, although we did see that Usos reunion. Mm-hmm. So that's who we needed to get on Raw Recap. Jey Uso joins us now on the pod. Jey, you look like $1 million. I appreciate you giving us this time all the way from Glasgow after the night that you've had on Monday Night Raw. But look, man, I've got to ask. All right, 2 weeks ago, we saw you trip up on the dive. This week, we see you slip on the spear. It looked like you were setting up. What's going on, man? Is it 2 bad nights and that's what it is, and sometimes it is what it is? Is it just the idea that you're going to WrestleMania and the amount of pressure that goes with that? Is it the fact that Gunther is the guy that you're looking at? What's going on in your head right now?
Yeah. Long 2 weeks, Zeus. You know what I'm saying? Kind of was embarrassed a lot about that, because it's still part of my craft, right? Still part of my work. Just not tapping in with myself lately, man. A lot of big pressure. But I'm trying to answer the call, Los. I'm trying to step up to the plate like I always do. Just stay focused, man. I did slip up tonight. Pretty sure you saw my brother Jimmy. So now I'm trying to figure it out as the weeks come, and I can't be playing around right now, man, because WrestleMania is right around the corner. I just gotta tighten up.
Yeah, I mean, and before because I want to get into the Usos and the team that we saw, but is part of that pressure? Are you listening to the voices that are all chirping? When you get into the spot that you're in, people start talking, and a lot of people, they're yeeting in the buildings. You go in the buildings, everybody's yeeting. Everybody's wearing the yeet shirts. Yes. Everybody is there to party. But when you get outside the buildings, there's a whole contingent of people online that are wondering if you're in the spot that you should be in, that are wondering if you're going to be able to step up to that spot that we're talking about, the spot that belongs to the person who wins the Royal Rumble, the World Championship match at WrestleMania. Are those voices in your head?
All I know is I'm in a job where I do get critiqued a lot. Gotta have tough skin. Gotta know how to take criticism. At the end of the day, though, I'm human too. I bust my ass to get to this spot. What I'm telling you right now is I'm gonna take it. Doubt me now, do what you do what, you know. I got my fans behind me, Oos. I got my brothers, my family behind me, Oos. That's all I need right now. That's all I need right now, Oos.
Well, you had your.
But I'm telling you, Oos, I'm gonna shock the world twice, though. Megan, I'm shocking the world 2 times. I tripped and fall, had a little bit of stumble, Oos, but you know me, man, I'm gonna catch myself and come right back up, Oos. That's always been my career. That's me. They saw me come from the bottom, and I'm still trying to eat. I'm still trying to go out there and get it, Oos. Still trying to prove myself every single week. All right? And that's that.
Jay, sorry to cut you off there, but I just had to ask. You said you have your brother by your side, and that is exactly what we saw tonight on Monday Night Raw. The Uso brothers together again as a tag team. It's been so long since we've seen you guys work together. After, you know, you've been one of the greatest tag teams in the history of the business, but what was it like for you? You know, WrestleMania is on the horizon. We keep inching our way closer and closer, but to be able to get in the ring and mix it up with your brother.
Felt amazing, Megan. Like, that's exactly what I needed from him tonight. That's why he's my partner. Come on, man. Y'all really didn't know who my partner was going to be, but I needed my brother with me. I haven't seen my family like that. You know what I'm saying? We moving and grooving in separate ways. So it felt so good to be around my twin, man. I felt whole again. Iron sharpens iron, man. He built my confidence up tonight. You know what I'm saying? Kind of big Jim, big brother to me. But I needed that. He's the only person that could give me that.
No one knows you quite like your brother, especially your twin brother. And we saw you guys exchange in that moment backstage where he said, hey, this Jay Uso is not going to be the one to beat Gunther, but I need the old Uso. I need the Royal Rumble winner. How do you find that within you and bring it out and take it with you to WrestleMania?
I don't know that question, Megan. All I know is I'm just trying to stay above water as every day goes by, leading closer to WrestleMania. I ain't never had this kind of mindset. So I'm dealing with that. But I really feel like enough with all the bright colors, enough with trying to entertain. I don't know. All I know is at WrestleMania, I have to beat Gunther, because if I don't beat Gunther, that's it for Jey Uso. So everything's on the line right now. I'm taking it day by day.
Yeah, and I think people have thought about that, but I don't think they've put it into the perspective that you just did for yourself, that this is officially the peak. This is the top of the mountain. And I think a lot of people have gone with you on this journey thus far, but you're right. I mean, you're 0-3 against Gunther. If you don't beat Gunther at WrestleMania, there is no tomorrow for Jey Uso. But I also think, Jay, with you, that this has kind of been your story from the jump. I would hope that one of the reasons why it felt so good to team with your brother on Monday Night Raw tonight was because the last time you were in the main event of a WrestleMania, you were teaming with your brother. You've been to that main event before. I think that there were probably a lot of people who didn't know if Jey Uso as a single star would ever do what Jey Uso as a single star has done, which is fill the audience up with Yeet t-shirts, which is get yourself to this place where, whether you believe it in the moment or not, everybody in these buildings believe it. People are buying tickets to see you do what you do. Was there a moment for you when you realized this is clicking? Me as a single star, outside of a tag team, outside of the bloodline, Jey Uso as a single star is resonating. Was there a single moment where that clicked in for you?
I think for me, when I knew the first time I could feel like I had them in the middle of the palm of my hand, like I was orchestrating them, controlling, is when I came out to Lyon, France. When I watched that back and see how how electric that was, I kind of knew. I'm like, oh, I'm on to something, because the reaction that the fans gave me was that to me, that was like some John Cena, some Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock kind of reactions. Like, damn, that's for me. That's for me.
Yeah. And I think sometimes too in wrestling, when people don't see it coming, there's a certain type of fan that starts to kind of react negatively to it. If they didn't see it coming, they start to go, that's not supposed to happen. I didn't see that coming. That's not right. That's not right. And then eventually the wave tends to take them over too. And I think in the last year or so, maybe even long, maybe year and a half, more and more people have gotten swept into that Jey Uso wave, to the point where when we talk about the bloodline, and this is something I've been wanting to ask you for a long time, there are a lot of people who follow that bloodline story and the story that continues on and on and on. But they go, as much as the bloodline is Roman Reigns' story, the bloodline story has always been about Jey Uso and this rise that we've seen. When you hear that, does that resonate with you?
Man, that's what I'm saying, Oos. Run that whole bloodline story back from day one. You'll get lost in the sauce like everybody else do. You know what I'm saying? They wanted me to beat Roman. Like, they cheered for me hard. There was never no backlash at that moment. So I kind of know how to move and groove with the game. Hell yeah, it resonates with me, Oos, because that was my best body of work, for real. And that gave me confidence to do the singles thing. It gave me confidence on the microphone, Oos. Gave me confidence in front of the camera. I feel like I act like everything is 10 out of 10 for me. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna pick me apart right now, Oos, because I'm in this position. Oh, he can't do this. He got 3 moves. He got 4. Hey, on some real stuff, if we really want to be honest though, there's a whole bunch of dope wrestlers way better than me, but they're not at the top. You know, they got 20 moves and y'all can do all that, but they're not in my position. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a different game up here, Oos. But y'all watch me learn. Y'all watch my best work, my best craft, cuz the whole way. Y'all still see it now. You'll see a glimpse of it now when I cut the promos, man. That's all me, Oos. That is 100% no scripted. Tell me, talk about WrestleMania, Oos. I'm gonna talk about WrestleMania. But other than that, Oos, you can't go out there on the live TV like I do and move the crowd, man. That's me now, Oos. I shake arenas, bro. The damn ground under your feet will be shaking when my entrance is out. What the hell is going on? Oh, that's Oos is out there. He's making his entrance. Like, that's the levels I'm at. And I'm going to stay there, Oos. I'm learning as I go. Because in this business, if you stop learning or stop evolving, you out. Like, peace. There's 100 other dogs waiting outside the door ready to eat you up, Oos. You'll have to come to the top and get me, though. You know what I'm saying? They watch me work, Oos. They watch me learn. They raise me up. They watch me from this tag team guy, from the first Royal Rumble entrance. Y'all saw it. They posted it. Nothing. To damn, boom. I'm winning now. Like, it is what it is, Oos. You know what I'm saying? Get with it or get lost, but hell yeah, bust my ass, Oos. And I ain't going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere, Oos. I'm going to shock the world 2 times. I'm telling you. New shirt.
Jay, you've had some of the coolest entrances that we've ever seen. Iconic entering at WrestleMania with Lil Wayne, and then entering at the Raw on Netflix debut with Travis Scott. Have you put any thought into if you will be making your entrance with anybody special or in particular for WrestleMania? I'm putting you on the spot.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I want a female though.
Whoa.
Female rapper. It was like, Cardi B, we out there in New York, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Sexy Red, you'd have been down there a couple times at NXT. Like you can yeet with me up here too if you want. Kendrick Lamar, shout out.
Not a female, but we're Kendrick fans here.
Yeah.
Seen Drake. Ye seen Drake over there, man. What up, Boost? Ye. Who else?
I mean, it's a who's who, and when they come in, they want to feel that magic that you're talking about. The Jey Uso entering into a building. There's a reason why at the War Games, the last person introduced on that all-star team was Jey Uso through the crowd, so that everybody could feel it. And Jay, I think that between now and WrestleMania, there is going to be a lot of micro analysis and people picking apart everything. And like you said, that's part of the game. But I also think that we're on the precipice of something that will be a forever moment. The idea of you in Las Vegas, stadium full of people, was never supposed to happen, but it did happen, holding up not a singles title, the singles title, the World Heavyweight Championship in a stadium, yeeting at the sight of you. Not as one of the top guys, as the top guy with the World Heavyweight Championship. That's what we're on the precipice of.
Man, I appreciate you. I appreciate those kind words and the support, dog. And we just gonna shut them up, Boost. And hell yeah, man, I'm trying to raise that title in front of everybody, man. And this is to all y'all to just, you know what I'm saying?
I love it. Jay, thank you so much for making time for us. And yeah, I'm loving the journey, man. Thank you.
Love, Boost. Yeet.
It was a wild time with Jey Uso, and it's a wild time for Jey Uso. At one point, I thought I was going to jump off a bridge. Then I ended up ready to run through a brick wall. But I think those are the ebbs and flows that Jey Uso is on. We need to get some more insight. It can't just be Sam Roberts and Megan Morant all the time. So here to provide some insight on everything that went down on Monday Night Raw. Back on the Raw recap, Big E. What's going on, E?
What up, guys? How you guys doing?
We're doing great.
Great.
So good.
Good.
I'm glad that you're here because you're somebody I think of when we talk about what Jey Uso is going through right now, not just like in the ring and from a character perspective, but as a real human being. You know him better than anybody with the history of the Usos and the New Day, but also the fact that Jey Uso is now in this position where for so long, and we were talking about this a little bit last week, he's been known as a tag team wrestler, and now he's going into that World Heavyweight Championship match. It feels like there's a real weight on his shoulder when it comes to thinking about whether or not he can actually step up to do that.
Absolutely. You know what? There really is a big adjustment. You get very comfortable as a tag team wrestler. You get that cohesion. You know what that looks like. But now, I think Jay is battling self-doubt. And that's something I would lie if I didn't say that was something that I dealt with as well. Oftentimes, it's a matter of perception. People think you're at this level, and to be accepted as a world champion, to know that you're good enough. And he's not just going up against any old world champion. We're talking about one of the most dominant champions we have ever seen in WWE. Gunther doesn't hold a title and relinquish it. He's someone who holds on to it for 300, 400, 500 days. He has been one of the most dominant wrestlers we have seen over the last several years in this company. And now seeing, look, a lot of people, there was a lot of discussion online about the dive. A lot of people online were saying Jay is not ready. he's not the guy. Seeing him slip again today on Raw, there is a lot of that discussion. And when you start to have those errors or those slip ups, because the expectations at this level in WWE, if you're talking about being a world champion, the expectations is for you to be not only one of the very best on the microphone, but to be one of the best in-ring workers, to knock out all of your press, all of your media, every single thing you do. At this level, there is no room for those errors, for those mistakes. So I think Jay is really feeling the weight of those expectations and trying to prove not only to other people, but also to himself. And I think that's the biggest thing. He's trying to prove to himself that he is indeed not just a guy who has a catchphrase that people love, that people, he's surrounded by so much love right now, but also to prove to himself that he can get it done at the very highest level in WWE. Because now you're in the biggest Shark Tank possible. You're swimming with the biggest fish there are in the world. Look, there's a lot of great competitors in the tag team division, but at this level, at the World Championship level, your game has to be the tightest it's ever been.
Yeah, Biggie, it seems like the imposter syndrome is what Jey Uso's really like grappling with right now as he's about to face Gunther at WrestleMania. And, you talked about how you've dealt with that in your career as well, but he is 0-3 against Gunther. Does this seem like it's even more dire for Jey Uso given the circumstances?
Oh, absolutely. He cannot go 0-4 and expect to get another opportunity, to expect to be a world champion again. It's do or die. At this point in his career, being 0-3 against this man who is laughing him off in many regards, this is the time. This is the window. The window is closing. If you don't have this opportunity and take the very best advantage of it and walk away as world champion in Vegas at WrestleMania, I'm telling you, there's a very good chance that opportunity never comes again. So it's do or die. And I loved, and I'm sure we're going to get into it later, but I'll get into it right now. With Jimmy Uso, with his brother, his twin, no one knows him on earth like Jimmy. I love seeing that fire from Jimmy because it is wake up. My man, we don't have time for self-pity. We don't have time for self-loathing. It is now. You have to get it together right now. WrestleMania is right around the corner. The build is here. The build is right now. So, I think that Jay truly needs to take that to heart immediately. Things need to change. There can't be any more slip-ups. There can't be any more dives that go awry. If you're not your best against Gunther, sit home. Stay at home.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think, too, that Jay was talking about everybody seeing his journey and being there with him throughout his journey. We saw Jay when he was just starting as a tag team, when he was wearing neon shorts, and we've watched him over years and years and years ascend. It's a similar story to you. I mean, we watched you in NXT. We watched you come into the main roster without really an identity, then try to figure out what this New Day thing was, and then ascend and ascend and ascend. But I'm sure that when you're put in that position to be like, no, it's time for you to be the guy. It's time for you to win the world championship on your own, that there are a lot of people surrounding you that are doubting it. There are a lot of people surrounding Jay right now that are doubting it. And my question is, I mean, we view you as superstars. And I think that people feel comfortable doubting you guys as performers because we're just human beings, right? We could say whatever we want to superstars because they're superstars. How would it affect them? But I think it does. Do those doubters affect somebody when they're in that position? And how do you kind of completely push past it?
No, you're absolutely right. It is nearly impossible to block out all the outside noise, but that's what you have to do. And that was a lesson that I learned. Because there are so many cooks in these kitchens, internally in the company and outside. So many people telling you, adjust this, wear different gear, carry yourself a different way. And if you're listening to all those voices, taking all those voices in, you will never be able to hone in on who you are and what you do. What Jay needs to do right now is he needs to lock in. He needs to understand who he is, what he's going after, forget all the outside noise in the best of ways. And that doesn't mean, hey, I'm not taking in any criticism. I'm fine. That means you internally, you have to be your own barometer. You cannot allow other people to tell you what the temperature is and how you need to adjust. You have to understand what you need to do to be at the very best of your craft. And if you don't get that, if you don't have that sense of self and that self-determination, you don't stand a chance in these shark-infested waters. So that's the shift that Jay needs to make immediately. Not pay attention to everything else that's buzzing around him, because that's the nature of our business. Our intention is to get fans sucked in. We want them to have a voice. We want them to have opinions. We want them to be vocal. We want them to be engaged. That's what they do. That is their absolute right. And when fans say what they say about Jay online or elsewhere, that is their right. That is what they will continue to do. And you have to understand what your mission at hand is. Who are you? It's going to take a real hard look in the mirror for him to understand what he has to do. And it has to come from within. So this is Jay's time immediately, right now. We can't wait another week. We can't wait 2 weeks from now. It is right around the corner. He has to understand from within who he is and what he has to do right now.
What was it like for you to see Jimmy and Jay back together? To see them back together, and not even like, because we've seen them kind of flirt with this idea and they're teaming with Roman or they're doing this, but not even in the context of bloodline, not in the context of multi-person tag, but it was straight up A-Town Down Under versus the Usos tonight.
Man, it warmed my heart to see the 1D back again, to see those guys like they never left. It brought back the feeling. It restored the feeling, man. It was really a beautiful thing to see. And you know what? I think too, obviously the dynamic with me, Kofi and Woods is a bit different. We didn't grow up together. We're not twins. We're not family in that way. We're not blood. But I think so often your longtime tag team partners, I often thought of Kofi and Woods as my safety blanket. And when that was gone, when I started doing solo stuff in 2020, was going after the IC title, you kind of feel a little naked. It's weird going out, doing an entrance by yourself. There's no one there, even, just to feel them, to know, hey, my guy's right here. He's right next to me. And I think we saw Jay comfortable again. Seeing him with Jimmy, it was that old comfortable feeling. He's not out there alone anymore, but it's going to take that adjustment of knowing, and he's done it. And look, I'm not saying he doesn't know how to be a single star. He's been an Intercontinental Champion. He knows what he's doing. But I think we saw a comfortable Jay again. We saw him at ease because his safety blanket in many ways was there. And, for us as fans, obviously we sparred with the New Day, back and forth. It's such a big part of the story of the New Day. I have so much respect for those guys as a tag team. And you could see that comfort once again being with his twin brother. So it was heartwarming to see those guys back again.
I'm for the life of me to move on, trying to figure out what the hell Adam Pearce is thinking. Like Adam Pearce gets these ideas where he goes, I need less chaos. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do another women's world title match between Rhea and Io, and I'm going to make Bianca Belair the special referee, and she made it clear. She doesn't know how to referee. This is not her trade. She's very good at a lot, but refereeing, I mean, how do you see this going next week based on what we've seen already?
It's going to be unhinged. It's going to be chaotic. Look, my man needs a long vacation. He needs a break. He needs to go to Sandals in Jamaica, a resort. His blood pressure is sky high right now. And who could blame him? He's under a lot of duress right now. But I think that's going to be chaotic. I did not foresee a world title match mere weeks before WrestleMania. But you have two of the best in the world. And look, a lot of us penciled in Rhea retaining her championship. We had her going to face Bianca. So please let's not pencil in a winner next Monday either. We have no idea how this thing is going to go. It's constantly in flux. So I'm intrigued. I think, it's going to break down. We know this. It's going to be chaos. It's going to be hectic. We don't know in which way. We don't know the result of this thing. But again, we have three of the best performers, regardless of gender, in the world with these three women. And they're all hungry. It's all clear. It's clear they're all very hungry for that top spot. So I'm excited to see what happens on Monday and how that leads into Vegas at WrestleMania.
Poor Bianca Belair. I mean, she just wants to know who she's facing at WrestleMania. She won the Elimination Chamber. It's like, who is my opponent going to be? You think it's going to be Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley just comes in and she thinks she can sign a paper and get whatever she wants. And then Rhea, I was listening to you guys last week on the podcast, and it's like, Rhea has a problem that Bianca was sitting ringside to watch the championship match between Io and Rhea. Bianca wasn't doing anything wrong. She just wanted, again, to know who her opponent was going to be. Like, Big E, do you see Rhea Ripley as in the wrong at all in this situation? Because I kind of do.
Wow.
Look, I love Rhea, as we all do, and I am loath to say anything negative about her. But I was just talking to a friend about this. In what world? Imagine going to someone's closing. They're just buying a house. Imagine just opening the door, knocking them out, signing your name on the paper, and saying, "This is my house now." Actually, that's not how this works.
No,
that's not how contracts work. That's not a thing. That is not a thing. And I can understand Bianca's desire to have a clear understanding of who she's going to wrestle. But there's no clarity in WWE. There's no clarity in professional wrestling. We all know this. But there's so many things happening, so many factors in the air. I have no idea what's going to happen on Monday. And Rhea she's in the wrong. Don't tell her I said that, but she's in the wrong. She is in the wrong. But I think she's going to find a way to end up at WrestleMania in Vegas. She's going to find a way.
Well, I mean, while we're telling secrets, do you have any insight into who is the Americano Grande Americano? Do we know who Grande Americano is?
That's Big E's Starbucks order.
Don't do this. Don't you two do this. Let's not go down this route. I know Chad Gable's body.
What?
I've seen that man in many locker rooms, in many wrestling rings. I could pick that body out of a lineup of 1,000 men. And don't make it weird, okay? Don't make it weird. I know who that is. And don't insult my intelligence by telling me it's anyone other than Chad Gable. Let's stop this whole charade. Let's take this man out the mask. I know who you are. Let's end this. All of it. Every little bit of it. Let's kill it right now. Let's be done with it. Okay?
I mean, I've never shared a shower with Chad Gable, so I don't know his body like you know his body. I don't know all, but
in your dreams you have.
But I don't know his body.
I have. I know every square inch. I know how it all lays out. I see how the lats taper to the waist. Okay. All right. It wasn't intentional. Okay. I spent a lot of time around half naked men and also naked men. This was not what I intended when I started out in this journey, but it's a byproduct of this profession. Okay.
I mean, okay, I thought Chad Gable was sick, but if you know his body like that, far be it from me to disagree with you, Big E. It is always a pleasure, Big E. I appreciate you joining us once again here on Raw Recap. You got to come back soon, man.
I'd love to. Thank you, Samuel. And Megan, congrats on your bundle of joy. It's beautiful. It's very beautiful.
Awesome.
Thank
you,
so
my
much,
man.
Big E.
Thank you, Big E. Megan, we got to talk about CM Punk.
Yes, but before we can get to that, I've been dying to ask you. Your life has been unbelievable lately. I mean, first of all,
mine?
Yes.
Oh.
I mean, I thought you peaked at the press conference when The Rock admitted that he listens to your podcast, but then I'm on social media and I see you're doing a box break with Triple H. What were you? What was going on?
Well, yes. I have gotten. You might have seen this. On Triple H's Instagram, I have gotten Triple H into card collecting. Me and him trade wrestling cards now. It's what we do. We got Triple H a box of Topps' 2025 WWE Chrome set. It's his box. We started building Triple H's collection. And he went through to find not only, and this is what I loved about it, not only were we looking for the signatures, the inserts, the refractors, the numbered cards, but it was also the stuff that meant things to him. Like we would go through, and of course we found a Michelle McCool autograph card, right? For Hall of Fame, I think it was numbered.
Great.
And so it's like, yeah, of course, pull that out. But then it was like, Triple H, what else would you want in your collection? And he would pull out like a Bray Wyatt card, just because it was a base card, but to him, it meant so much to him. And I just loved that, like, that quickly he was getting into what this hobby is, which is people build their own collections. Mm-hmm. And I swear, by the end you could watch the video, by the end of the thing, he was completely into it. It was a lot of fun. And look, I was actually cleaning some stuff out
Okay.
here in the basement.
You were.
Which is hard to imagine.
It is a little bit, but I'm glad you're getting started.
Look what I found.
What'd you find? Oh!
Sealed, baby. Hobby Box 2025 WWE Tops Chrome. There it is in all its glory. These are sold out right now. But if you follow at Tops on Instagram, you can learn how to win this box right here. I said I could break it, but number one, my friend Hunter's not here. Number two,
are we going with Hunter
yeah,
now?
Hunter.
Okay.
My friend Hunter's
I
not
didn't
here.
know that you guys were on that level.
Well, of course, I wouldn't want to break without him. But also, why not do something nice? Still sealed. So if you follow Tops on Instagram, you can learn how to win this box. And actually, while we're talking about Fanatics, there's something else down here
What?
under the table. This is real.
Okay.
This is for real. That's for you.
Oh!
They sent that for Megan.
Oh, this is so nice.
There
Thank
it is.
you.
But I think you have to share it with the baby.
Oh, okay.
Is the only thing. Yes, Fanatics.
Thank you so much, Fanatics. These
Wanted
are
to
beautiful.
send that to you.
Oh, thank you.
And there
Can
you
I leave
go.
this right here?
I won't be able to see.
I won't be able to see
Put
your
it right
face.
down on the floor next
Okay,
to you. It's very
I'll put it
clean
on the
floor.
floor.
Very, very clean floor. It won't. I clean. I always clean. I'm very, very
Thank
neat.
you, Fanatics. My
Very,
baby
very
girl
tidy.
will love him.
Yes, and follow at Tops on Instagram now. That's out of the way. Let's talk about the fact that the voice of the voiceless, CM Punk, made his impression known. And I mean, when CM Punk first returned to the WWE, all the questions were, how much is he going to be here? Is he in? Is he out? This guy
When is he going to start being like the old CM Punk?
He's the old CM Punk, but he is absolutely everywhere. He's at SmackDown. He's at Raw. He's going to be at SmackDown again. It is amazing what this guy is doing right now in WWE, but also what he had to say. I was sweating a little bit. Shows up on Raw in Glasgow and says, the more things change, the more they stay the same. I still work with children, which was an interesting way to phrase things.
Yes.
I feel like you said that before, but
And he was particularly upset about the piss baby, Seth freaking Rollins.
which I didn't even know. Is that what you had? A piss baby?
Don't call my girl.
Yeah.
Baby Seth freaking Rollins, who screwed him over.
It was mad, and Seth look. All this talk about screwing people over. Roman said that Punk screwed him over at the Royal Rumble, but he really just eliminated him.
Mm-hmm.
I guess there might be an argument. Punk said that Seth screwed Punk over in the chamber because after Seth was eliminated, he stomped Punk.
I could see Seth did screw over CM Punk in the chamber.
mean,
Because
all's
Seth
fair.
was like, I'm not going to win, but now I'm going to make sure that Punk doesn't win either.
Yeah, but all's fair in the chamber. When you're in the chamber, you got to have your head on a swivel, eyes in the back of your head, and you have to know when somebody that hates you that much is in that chamber, whether they're still legally in the match or not, until the clang of those bars shut and Seth's on the other side, he's a threat. That's part of this, you know?
I mean, technically, you're right.
Right.
But I
As
also
usual.
think that Seth did screw over. And I think Seth would proudly say that he did.
Maybe. I guess we'll find out at SmackDown.
Yeah.
But now Punk said that for Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, this is obviously personal.
Mm-hmm.
Seth has a personal hatred for CM Punk. I think that's not debatable. That has been made clear. He said for
He
Roman,
told us.
Yeah, he said straight up on Raw
the
Recap.
show, yeah.
Hate that guy.
Yes.
That's personal.
Yeah, and he said with Roman, there's still a little bit of love.
Punk said that for Roman it's personal because Roman's wise man isn't just his wise man.
And we saw that
Bro, when he said
on Raw at the Garden.
I've been watching a lot of White Lotus lately and these relationship
Yeah,
complications.
I love White Lotus.
And as soon as CM Punk said, your wise man's not just your wise man, I was like, oh, no, not more relationships getting weird and crumbling. But yeah, we saw that on Raw. We saw some weirdness on SmackDown. He said he served him up on a platter. Was that CM Punk playing mind games? Was he telling the truth? But Punk said...
Heyman was looking good, too, on SmackDown.
He's in Italy. Come on.
He was tanned.
He knows how to
the
treat him.
hair-
He's in Italy. Hey.
The hair was together.
But Punk said, for me, this is what Punk said. He said, for me, it's not personal. It's just business. I, in no way, shape, or form, believe that's true.
You don't.
There is no part of this that feels busy. I mean, look into Punk's eyes when he was pointing at that WrestleMania sign on SmackDown. It was personal. I want to take you guys out at WrestleMania.
So
when he was on Raw tonight, and you don't call somebody a piss baby for business. That's a personal thing.
I hear you on that, but it seems to me that, like, you know, Roman is upset with Seth for obvious reasons because what Seth did to him after the Royal Rumble
and I mean years,
to the
WrestleMania
Shield.
40, the Shield. Where do you want to start?
Exactly. We know that Seth hates CM Punk.
Yeah.
And I feel like CM Punk is like, I need to get to the main event of WrestleMania. That's always been it, right?
That's another thing.
To me, I hear what you're saying about like this. I don't believe him. It's just business. But for CM Punk, it's like, I don't care about any of you. Just get me to the main event of WrestleMania.
I don't believe it.
You don't.
No. I think the same. Look, I don't think CM Punk wants to share the wise man with Roman Reigns.
No.
I don't think CM Punk wants there to be a question about who the top guy is. That's what I think. I don't think CM Punk has ever done anything just business. I think CM Punk is good for business. I think CM Punk is good at business. I think CM Punk knows how to make himself and everybody around him a lot of money. But one of the reasons that he's able to make so much money is because everything that he does is so personal. And I think that CM Punk has been on a warpath of mind games. Whether it's telling Seth, I don't care about you, little brother, mind games. Whether it's telling Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman, hey, Paul, thanks for serving me up your tribal chief on a silver platter, mind games. Whether it's saying he was my wise man before he was your wise man, mind games. And now where he's like, whoa, you guys care so much. For me, it's just business. I mean, what drives you more crazy than when you're in an argument with somebody and they go, geez, you're mad.
Yeah,
You just
mad.
got, look at you.
Yeah,
Just
mad.
me saying that got you upset. I don't think that I think this is all strategic for Punk, and it always is strategic for Punk. I love Punk. I'm the biggest CM Punk fan ever. I've been for years. But also I want to call it like I see it and say, this is not just, it's business. It's not just business for CM Punk. My other question, we haven't heard about this, I want to be in the main event of WrestleMania since he lost the Elimination Chamber, but on Raw tonight, he kept talking about
What he wants.
what he wants. Is that how you took it?
That's what I took
Main
it
event
as.
of WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's what I took it as. What he wants.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's how I took it too, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, we didn't hear anything about the favor tonight.
Not tonight.
Not tonight. But
Not
we
tonight.
did hear about it on SmackDown.
But is that like, what's he going to do? Looking for the fine? He said he's going to look through the fine print in the contract.
Yeah.
Does he want it in writing? By the way, why does he want the main event? For business purposes?
No, for personal reasons.
Okay, and that's fine.
I know. If you were Paul Heyman and you're dealing with, I mean, I already know your answer because you're Oos. You are part of the bloodline.
Okay.
But
what's
if
the
you,
question?
well, I was just going to ask if you're Paul Heyman, like, it's your original guy.
The guy who created the phrase Paul Heyman guy.
Yeah.
Or
Roman Reigns.
you talking
tribal
about, are you talking about the one and only tribal chief?
I am.
The undisputed WWE champion for 1,316 days, Roman Reigns, who reigns supreme over the island of relevancy? Roman Reigns, that tribal chief, your tribal chief, who wears the Ula Fala for all of us, who puts food on all of our tables, my children's table, that Roman Reigns? I'm a CM Punk fan, but you will never see me put this finger down when the tribal chief arrives.
I knew the answer. I just had to ask the question because it seems like Paul Heyman is more torn than you.
I don't want to get in Paul Heyman's head because it seems I get lost.
Yeah.
It's complicated
would.
in there. It's scary in there. But I am anxious to see what happens. Of course, that's going to be on SmackDown in London. Next week on Raw, loaded show in London. Not only will we surely have fallout and find out what happens with that press conference with contract signing,
Yes, contract signing.
with Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk. But as we were just talking about with Big E, we've got Io versus Rhea. Women's championship is on the line. So to say there are WrestleMania ramifications is an understatement. Bianca Belair the number one contender for the WrestleMania match, is the referee.
I'm pumped to see her referee a gear.
You've got, yeah, and she's going to make it herself.
She always does.
You've got Logan Paul
Ugh.
showing up to London to call out AJ Styles unless Andrew Schultz jumps Logan Paul first.
You never know.
You don't know because he's on a podcast tour about how personally he's taking all this.
Yeah, I've been seeing all the posts on social media. He's not done yet.
He's not done. Jimmy Uso versus
Big Jim.
Big Brother Jim versus Gunther after Big Jim slapped him across the face.
Slapped the yeet out of him.
He did. He did. Not that there was that much yeet ever in Gunther, but he slapped what was in there out of him. And of course, for a third time in a row, face to face under the same roof, Cody Rhodes and John Cena.
Which means another Cena shirt.
And you'll be able to get it at WWE Shop if you don't mind being humiliated like that kid from Belgium. However, we appreciate him. We appreciate you. Don't forget, if you're watching on YouTube, comment, like, subscribe. If you can listen to us across all audio platforms, Apple, Spotify. Leave ratings, leave reviews, subscribe, tell your friends. The Raw Recap is here every single week. Megan, it is not only great to have you back, but amazing. 1 week, and you're back.
Gotta be here.
Unbelievable. We will see you next week right here on the Raw Recap.